Hi everyone, it's me Nina, and this is my first official video for my YouTube channel, Voice to Sentir. So I wanted to start off by doing book recommendations. So I'm going to try to do recommendations once a week. For this particular week, I want to recommend this book that did a very big impact in my life. And it's called The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren, and with accompanying it with the Catholic perspective, because I am Catholic, which basically Father Joseph Champlin, he agreed with everything. It was just like a couple of things as Catholics, but everything is like he praised the book. This book, if you've battled with thinking like, why am I here? Why do I exist? What is my purpose? Like, why was I created? Many times we get stray because we have so much doubt in if there's really a God that exists, and we tend to go, get tarot cards or read our horoscope or do all these things that we could put our faith in better than God, but we put our faith in it so it could tell us our future, or so it could tell us what to do, or so it could solve our problems. But in reality, it's because we still haven't discovered our purpose. When I read this book, it kind of redefined the purpose that I had in life because I struggled a lot. And even though I was already walking with the Lord and I felt that I was, doing what I was called to do, there was still a lot of doubts in my mind. And I've struggled with depression, I've struggled with anxiety, and I've struggled with so many things within, like because it's not an easy solution. And maybe it's going to exist through our whole life. But the thing is, we receive these tools and the strength that comes from above. And of course, many times with therapy, that it helps us continue this journey because we were put here on earth for a purpose. And so only me, I could only do that purpose. Nobody else can because that's why I was created. It was designated for me only. And this book helps you, like it's a 40-day, like a 40-day journal, because it's going to be asking you questions that make you, it's deep questions that make you think, truly think. And it just opens your perspective to really see yourself in the eyes of God. It's backed up with scriptures, and it's just something that it's incredible. Like you know, the good thing is that Redeem, the ministry that I'm in, and if you guys want to follow Redeem too on YouTube, it's Redeemed 316. Guess what? We're starting this series based on this book starting next Monday, January 26th at 7 p.m. live on Facebook. But we're going to be recording everything as well, so it'll be in our YouTube channel. So if you can't make it to the live, it's okay. You can just go in there and see it and just see our perspective on it, and then maybe it'll make you want to buy the book. But there's this part in the book, excuse me, that I'm going to look for that it just touched me so much. And I've used this to, when I give talks or when I share like the love of God, it just makes so much sense for me to read this part because it's very, very deep, and it just touches my heart. And I want to share it with you guys to end this small video, my first video for Voice to Sentir. And it says, this poem is by Russell Kalfer, and it says, "You are who you are for a reason. You're part of an intricate plan. You're precious and perfect, unique design, called God's special woman or man. You look like you look for a reason. Our God made no mistake. He knit you together in the womb. You're just what he wanted to make. The parents you had were the ones he chose. And no matter how you may feel, they were custom designed with God's plan in mind, and they bear the master's seal. No, that trauma you faced was not easy, And God wept that it hurt you so, but it was allowed to shape your heart so that into his likeness you'd grow. You are who you are for a reason. You've been formed by the master's rod. You are who you are, beloved, because there is a God. Isn't this beautiful? So I invite you, if you want to purchase a book, or if you want to hear us through Redeem 316, you can. This is Voice to Sentir. I'm here for you, and God loves you. Bye.